Welcome everyone to round 8. I think I've written 8, so it is round 8. It is France. Of course, it is a boring track. It might explain why we have only 13 drivers today compared to the 18 and 19 of last 2 weeks. But anyway, we're going to do with what we have. We have a couple of drivers going out for an early lap. I don't remember what the strategy is. I'll try to maybe understand it in the next couple of minutes for you. Hopefully, we're not going to see 5 DNF today. We had a lot of them in Monaco, obviously, and we still had a lot of them in Montreal, which is quite different and quite awkward, not gonna lie. It's a bit weird to have so much DNF in a fast track like Montreal. We shouldn't have that many here, since, well, the tarmac is an entire field here with blue stripes and red stripes. It's incredibly disgusting, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It's safer. No one really likes it, neither do I. But anyway, we're gonna have our first driver. Dallas is the first one who's going to complete a lap, so we'll stick with him. Maybe he won't even get past the first chicane, which is very difficult at that time of the day. I think there's the sun that can... Yes, the sun is right there, and the line kind of gets blurry. It's really difficult to go around the first corner full pace in qualifying. Enable that. He's already sector 2. DRS is open and he's going for the chicane. I quite like this this rental car. Feels a bit bigger than the others. I don't know why. Maybe it's the yellow on the black, but this nose seems so big to me. I don't know if you guys think the same, but the Renault and the Racing Point both have a huge nose. Never seen that this year, since the Renault went for a smaller nose and the Racing Point went for the Mercedes W10 nose. So he's on the softs, and he's going to complete his lap. No, what? Okay. Did a 132.0. Okay. Kind of seems to me that he... Right, and we have RC Scene coming for a lap. Disqualified from the session is SLR, though. That's weird. F1 Mustang, next one to cross the line. He's currently in... No, okay. Kangaroo, next one to cross the line. And he's on the mediums. He's going for the 4th time with a 132.9. Legend picked up the fastest lap. SLR, those teammate Nadir and the Williams is going to go 3rd fastest on the mediums. People seems to be going for the mediums. Mocking Weeks with a 133.6, but he's on the hards. We're going to have both Hasses, one behind each other. Ash is going to be the first one to complete it. He's on the mediums, and he's going to go for 132.1, and Welper is going to go for the 148, so he had some problems here. Maybe he's going for another lap. See, since he's on the mediums. Robin is going to go P6. His teammate is going to let him through. A bit too... Where's Blaze? Oh, Welper. Oh. Some problems between Mustang and Blaze. I think that explains why Blaze did a 148.9. He's currently 2 seconds faster than in the previous lap. So I would guess the incident happened in Sector 3. We had also JJ. I think he's on a flying lap, but he's on the hards and doesn't seem like he's going very fast. He's really going for it. He's on 4th gear. Okay. That is nice. He's, of course, going for pit lane. Nadir is on the flying lap on the mediums. That is seen up into P2 with a 131.6. Still 10 minutes to go to the session. I'll find last week's result if you guys missed the race or whatever. You know, you can't miss a race. I can't. I won't allow myself to. Where could it be? I think it's in the chat. Here it is. Last week's pole sitter was Dallas. He is a very fast qualifier, if I can put it like that. Dallas has picked up a lot of pole positions since the beginning of the season. We have from Dallas talking about the man himself. But he doesn't have a win yet. So that's kind of something to get better at for Dallas. But he picked up the point for the fastest lap last week, and he finished 4th, if I can remember. Legend picked up the win again. He's now at 4 since the beginning of the season. McRider finished in 2nd, and SLR though finished in 3rd. But now SLR though is disqualified from the session, and Legend is currently P1. So hopefully McRider and Dallas will be able to challenge for P1 pole position. And maybe for the win. Make it interesting. It's a really hard track to follow. It's always better to be in front, because it is the sector 3 is pretty difficult. There's about 3 long corners, a fast one, and the other one you need to brake while turning in. That is Dallas with a fastest lap, well, personal best. That's what I really meant. That is a 130.8. F1 Mustang on the softs went for a 130.3. I'm gonna jump in with Kangaroo. I think maybe he's on the lap. I don't think so. Oh, well, he is. He's on the soft as well. Maybe Kangaroo is going for a P5 or P4 today. I haven't seen him up there really. I think he's not as fast as our fastest drivers. So come on, Mustang. Keep it together, man. It's funny, but come on, man. Please. That is Kangaroo in P4 on the soft, but he's only at a 131.3. I would expect the lap times to go faster. I don't know. I kind of see them lower. I haven't seen what the T1 and A1 were about, but 130 on the softs seems like okay. I don't know. I feel like they can go faster. Ah, Robin. I know we have a lot of Robin fans here, so we'll stick to that guy. He's currently faster. He's going for the softs. I think everyone will do by the end of this session. Still 6 minutes remaining. I think people are going to go for one stop or two. Depends on the weather. It seems to get darker during qualifying. Maybe some people will like to go out before it becomes too cold. And it's raining already. It's raining in the last turn. So people are going to lose a lot of time now. It's not even the best conditions out there. And that is Robin in 4th place, going faster than Kangaroo with a 131.1. And who was that behind him? Mocking weeks, everyone's kind of retiring. There's nothing left, and yeah, it's raining too much for the mediums now. I think everyone set a lap. I think no one will go out. Conditions are really poor this moment. That is it. That's about it. Yeah. We had kind of the same problem last week. I kind of showed up a bit too late, and qualifying was already done once I started the stream because rain kind of stopped people from going for good laps, and some people already had good laps with softs and mediums, and some people couldn't really go for it, so they preferred to take the DNF and retire. Someone is going out. Legend is going out, but it's yeah. He's going on the intermediates, but I don't think he's going to go faster. If he does, well, I don't know. If he does, I guess I'll send him $20. I don't even know where he lives. Let's take a look at the Constructors' Championship. Currently, Mercedes is leading by 62 points over the Williams. This week is going to be difficult for a Legend to keep up, but he's got a good lead. If he gets the win, he might get even more points than Mayday and SLR, though, since SLR, though, is starting all the way back. And Mayday is in the top 10, but just barely. the Williams are at 103. Red Bull is at 92. So the Red Bulls are really close to P2 in the Constructors' Championship. And then I think we're going to see a battle between Williams and Red Bull. A battle between the Ferrari and the Renault, which are respectively at 75 and 65, 10 points apart. Which is interesting. We have the Alfa Romeos, which I think is only Robin at this point, and the McLaren, which is Mocking Weeks and Dylan, but Dylan didn't show anything last week, and it was really hard. But they are ex aequo at 49 points, and then we have Racing Point trailing behind with 45, Haas with 28, and Toro Rosso in P10 with 22. So Kangaroo will need to pick up the pace a little bit. And that's pretty much it. This qualifying is over. A bit of an anti-climax again. But we have Mustang in P1, takes pole position with 130.3. Legend is only 3/10 down on the mediums, so that was a really good lap from Legend. Dallas didn't pick up the pole position this week, but he's still in the top 3 with a 130.8. That is 4/10 down, which is still a pretty good lap for the mediums. Robin and Kangaroo, two drivers that I didn't expect to be in the top 5, are up there. And RCC, and I think I've been kind of used to see him in the top 5, and he's not there today. Anyway, this race will start in a while. What about testing? I think we had a lot less happening in testing this week. I think the DAS system and the car reveals and the aerial package of every single car was kind of revealed on the first week, and it was pretty calm in testing week 2. I don't even have anything to say. I mean, I think Ferrari are sandbagging a lot. But we'll have to see. I think Max Verstappen is not feeling well behind the wheel. I mean, you've been spinning all over the place, usually in sector 3 and before the chicane. So I think even him, who usually likes a looser rear end, kind of doesn't understand, doesn't entirely grasp this entire Red Bull car, underpowered as well. I think Racing Point, McLaren are really good. They're going to battle for podiums this year. And I think Haas will finish last in the championship as well. They haven't been out there a lot. If Ferrari aren't sandbagging, their power unit isn't as powerful as last year. That means the Haas team won't have a powerful engine compared to the Mercedes one. So, I don't know. It seemed to me like Williams were faster than Haas and maybe Alfa Romeo. I think they've done good in this testing. They've done a lot more laps than last year. That's all about reliability. Here we go. That's pretty much everything I believe will happen in the first couple of races. And yeah. formation lap is over. It took me one formation lap to talk about testing, which is pretty much what I wanted. Let's see if we're going to have a good camera angle. Obviously, this is really bad. I think we're going to have something good, but we'll stick with Dallas. Okay, stick with Dallas, please. Yes. Green flag is wavered. 4 lights, 5 lights. And away the cars go for this French Grand Prix. That is a good start from Dallas. He's already in front of Legend. He's got the inside line. He's going to be well in front. Robin is trying to go for the outside, but he's kind of off track right now. And we have Kangaroo losing a place to RCC, and maybe McRider will want to have that place the inside line, and that's corner cutting. Shouldn't leave this pace. McRider trying to overtake Kangaroo, lost the place to Mocking Weeks. Tash and Nadir are going at it. We have some people behind, really close racing, but we'll jump back in front. Maybe they're a bit too far, but McRider and Mocking Weeks might go for it at. Nope, not the chicane. They're side by side, a bit of a pushing going on here between Welper and JJ. Going at it. We'll have to see, and nothing is really happening on there. Going side by side. This fast right-hander, and that is Nadir, kind of losing the backhand at the entry. He's losing the backhand at the exit as well. His teammate, SLR though, won 2 places, and that from that first lap. I think JJ and Welper battling really help SLR though, getting past him. Now, that is Legend. Legend, the fastest line goes to F1 Mustang with a 137.7. Could Legend take the inside line in the first corner? He will. Dallas losing the place. They're both on mediums, but F1 Mustang is on the soft in front. He's going to have to pit before. Now maybe something happening. Side by side, McRider, the inside line on Mocking Weeks. Well done, good move. Train of cars kind of following each other. Now we're going to jump in with Dallas. No DRS yet. That is RCC in the wall. Big damage on the front wing. Something happened with him. We don't know. We haven't seen it. We have a couple of people going side by side in the chicane. It's Nadir. I was pressing the wrong button. We'll jump with Welper. Welper has a good view of the 2 cars battling in front. It's Nadir in front of his teammates still. Dallas and Legend are going at it in front. They actually made it. We missed that. Well, I missed it. I'm sorry. Missed it again. Now it's going to be lap 3, but DRS detection is in lap 2, so we're not going to have DRS for this first DRS section. 135.6 for Dallas scored Renault. He's kind of catching up to Mustang. I think Mustang might have made a mistake in this lap, and has a lot of pressure on him right now. Didn't have a first stretch for this season. It wasn't really good. Wasn't really as lucky as some people here. Was pretty unlucky with incidents and all that. Now that he's first, he will want to keep that first place for the entire race, but now he doesn't have DRS to defend, but he forces Dallas to go to the outside. Maybe a bit too far, too late on the brakes. Now 3 of them are battling for first position, and it's a threesome. Now Mustang, it's not good for these tires. Oh, that is Legend trying to take the inside line, and he's gonna jump right in there. take advantage of Dallas's mistake. A bit too late on the brakes, a bit too carrying too much speed in the corner. And Legend has an incredible race pace compared to some people in the top 5. It's just great. Legend with the fastest lap at 1:35.2. They're gonna go side by side in the first corner. Now Legend is gonna be able to pass him before the turn-in point. That is Legend in the first place. Mustang losing a place to the Mercedes driver. Now Mustang battling with these two. It's gonna bring a lot of tire wear, unfortunately. And as I can see, the sun's kind of peeking through the clouds. So the track temps are going to go up a little bit. Robin on McRider are behind. Kangaroo is still hanging in there, which is great. It's great for Kangaroo. Yellow flags in sector 3. Something happened in SLR though. Is in the wall before the corner. That is quite weird. RC scene is way back, and Mustang is already in the pits after 5 laps. He's going 5 laps. He's going for the 2-stop. We're gonna have to wait and see what these two gentlemen will go on for their second stint. They might go for the mediums or the softs, which makes sense. But I would choose the mediums, to be honest. If there is no rain incoming, I would choose the mediums. I don't have any weather situation, but Legend is already pulling away now. 1.2 seconds in front. That means no DRS for Dallas. McRider made his way in front of Robin. Robin has a lot of pressure from behind. This pack of cars, 4 of them. Robin, Kangaroo, Nader, and Mocking Weeks. Almost all in the same second. Is Nader a bit too wide, bit too much speed. Mocking Weeks missing the apex there. And Robin and Kangaroo will need to pit soon. Since they're on the sub, that will promote Nader into P4, but it's going to be very far behind McRider. Robin is in the pits, McRider is on the hards. That should give Nader the advantage for a while. That is Kangaroo defending with the DRS. Nader not able to make a move into turn 1. He's still going to try it. I think he has the advantage of the tire wear. He's going to go for the inside. Ooh, that is a really close call and around the outside. Going to make it stick. Could Kangaroo fight back on the next straight? That was a great move. That was... I don't know if they touched. From my point of view, they didn't. They were just really, really close. That is great. Mocking Weeks could maybe jump in the party. He won't force it. It is Nader able to defend his position, which is really great. I'm gonna jump on board soon, maybe in the next lap. I'm gonna wait and see if Kangaroo is going to end the pit this lap. Oh, Mike and Weeks came so close of rear-ending Kangaroo. Kangaroo is still going. I wouldn't see him pitting soon. Seems to be keeping up pretty good with the guys in front. If you can keep up, I mean, you can keep up and be fast. It's still means his tires are good. I think he's dropping. He's dropping, yeah. He's now almost 1 second behind Nadir, and he's losing a lot of time in this first sector. It's really traction demanding at the exits. Now that's Mocking Weeks might be going for a move now, and it's gonna be really easy. He has DRS. Kangaroo couldn't. He was too far behind Nadir, and now Mocking Weeks is going to chase the Williams driver. But he's now 1 second behind. He's gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit. But just like Gasly in Drive to Survive. Poor guy. Loses a good friend with Antoine Hubert. Loses his seat in Red Bull. And the engineer didn't help, to be honest. I would have told that engineer to shut the fuck up. Every single time he was just telling him to pick up the pace. If your driver can't keep up, can't have a better pace, I mean, don't ask him to. It's pretty annoying. But he wasn't fast enough, so I see why Red Bull did it. It's just bad because he's such a Gasly seems like such a good guy. Also, I didn't know that Alexander Albon's mom was in prison for fraud. At the same time, I didn't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't know. I just don't see why it would be important to point it out now. Third sector, Kangaroo is in the wall. Something happened. JJ and Scene are battling. Scene is going for a two-stop, but he's gonna stop maybe in 20 laps. Not 20, 10 laps. Go for softs. Mocking Weeks is now in front of Nadir. Mustang is come out in front of the Williams driver as well. I'm gonna jump in with Mustang once he's a bit closer to Welper. I just want to see how that goes. JJ on the softs with a 134.3 picks up the fastest lap. Might have some people by the end going for this extra point. But we'll have to wait, of course, as always. Oh. And now the race is kind of over for a while now. Not everyone is on the same strategy. Some people pitted, some people didn't. And that's what happens. let's join and jump in with the leader. Lap on board, because why not? Gotta concentrate on the cameras for a while. Since nothing is really happening, I might as well make it enjoyable still. Something happened with SLR though. Picked up a 10-second time penalty and DNF'd. Flags in Sector 1, I think that it is car stranded in the racetrack, but I believe it disappeared now. This track is so boring. Oh my god. Finally something happening in the front. Dallas is going into pits. Finally, after 12 laps. The rider picks up a penalty. He's a good driver. Oh, Dallas and Mustang are really close. I'm gonna jump in with them soon. I just want to see where they are, if they can battle it out. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in with them right now as they are coming on the T7 straight. Turn 7 straight, yeah. Alright, that is Dallas. Mustang protecting the inside line. Really good decision from the Toro Rosso driver. Trying to break the toe a little bit, but I think Dallas will catch him anytime soon. He's on a fresher tire, of course. Mustang pitted a while ago already. There's also Mocking Weeks and Scene going at it at the back. Maybe jump in after this straight. Turn 1, not really an overtaking opportunity. It's always difficult. It's high speed. It's not a huge braking zone. But it's fun when you're a driver. This is probably one of the funniest corner to drive in. The first sector is really awesome, but then the rest is just straight up shit. Same situation as before. Now Mustang covering the inside, the outside. Dallas is on the inside. He's going to be able to go side by side and get past him. Now Dallas will need to pull away. Mustang a bit behind. He's doing his best to keep up with the car in front. But ERS is really low, about 25%. It's not going to help Mustang. He's already 20 second behind the leader. Well, behind Dallas at that point, because he still needs to pit another time. But I don't think Dallas will need to. Mustang trying to have a look. Not enough. Braking zone is too small to make a move or a dive bomb or something like that. Marking Weeks is now in P10 behind the scene. He made the move stick and now probably going to still battle. Welper is in front of scene. Legend still has to pit. He's going to lose 28 seconds, I think, in Frost. It's a pretty big pit stop. Mustang not going for it. Made a fake. Tried to psych his opponent. Why did I move? Stick with those two. Now the sun is completely out now. Probably no rain, still 13 laps to go. Can't keep it. You can't keep it up. Seems to be gaining on the straights because of DRS, but losing on in sector 3, in sector 1. Ash with a 3-second time penalty. Not gonna help him, since everyone behind him is so close. 30 seconds and could be everything. Oh, that is Mustang spinning. He's gonna have a corner cut. It's not the way to go, bro. Mustang has been driving with rage in his heart. I think it shows at that point. He was really impatient behind Dallas. He was really impatient in qualifying. I mean, that's what the chat showed. And now he's started on pole position. And he's now so far behind everyone else. McRider is in the pits as well. He's going to stay in front. Maybe Nadir is going to be in front of him. Yes, he will be. And Nadir is going till the end with those. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, he can be. He's going to get 10 less. With those tires. Mustang's so far behind now. He's in P10. Oh, Mustang is now 4.5 seconds behind Welper. He had a problem with Welper at some point in qualifying. Sorry, I called him an idiot. It was nice. It was respectful. That's what we like to see. Obviously, that is sarcasm here. I'm trying to have a look, but can't really keep up. It's such two fast corners. It's really difficult to make a move. There's no braking zones really. Thanks for whoever's still listening. I'm doing my best here to make it interesting, but I'm kind of losing interest myself. I get so sleepy at that time of the day. It's 2:50 here. It's what? Something happened to the Tash. Okay. Boy. I'm sorry. Now, Mocking Weeks, Welper. Good battle, Nadir and McRider. I didn't even know these two guys were battling. But McRider on fresher mediums is going to pull away from Nadir now, who's on 10 laps old. Hards. Legend, was it? Stopped. I don't know when, but Legend stopped. Fastest lap, that's McRider, I believe. Res Director. 3.5. It's a good lap. It's very, very fast for a race lap. Jump in with these two on the same tires. Mustang really wants to keep up with the two guys in front because he's picking up all sorts of penalties right now. It's crazy. Small blister. Locked up. It's a really difficult track to gauge. That's why I don't like it. Mustang is catching up really, really quickly. I can see that he's giving it everything. I think we're gonna see some action between Mustang and Welper before we see something happen between Mocking Weeks and Welper. I don't even know if we're gonna have something happen with the McLaren driver and the Haas driver. Up the inside, they're gonna be side by side, but he has a corner. But the next one is gonna be difficult, and he didn't give him much space, and we all know why. But still, debatable. Good move up the inside. Was he significantly in front? I don't think so, but anyway, it's not me to decide. It's up to the stewards if it's ever reported. Not a lot is reported these days. I think I was the only one reporting shit to the stewards back in season 6. Now Mocking Weeks is his next target. I think it's going to be pretty easy. In the next trait, he's going to have DRS. He's so close. That's going to be close. Could he dive bomb? He's going to try, but it's not. Okay. He's Mocking Weeks gave him space. I would have not given him some space. They're going to be side by side in the next corner. No, they're not, but Mustang is going to take a bit of a shortest route around that one. A lot of pressure on the left-hand side tires. Probably blazing right now, considering his rhythm. Nothing is happening, and there's only like 6 laps to go. We'll see. No penalties for Legend. No penalties for the 2 first guys. A penalty for McRider. Too much penalties here for Nadir. Really keeping it clean here for Robin. It's 6. We're seeing it's like 12 for Mustang, so he needs to pick up the pace and gain 12 seconds. For Mocking Weeks. It's 9. So Welper is going to be outside the top 10. Up narrow line. So many penalties. How? I understand that France won't be as hurtful as Monaco when you make a mistake, but it doesn't allow you to take like 20-second time penalty. Another one for Nadir. Where are they picking up their penalty? Turn 1? I know turn 1 is really difficult. JJ retires. Tash retires. So we only have 10 runners now. Kangaroo is at the top 10. And, well, everyone's going to finish up with some points. There's good news about it, I guess. Good news for the drivers. Good news for us. Well, I don't think so, but anyway. Oh, unfortunate penalty for Dallas. Hey, well, I was there. I was on my phone. So I'm not back. I was always there. Something happening? No. Let's give some time to that guy. He's been doing great. He's down on whatever lap time Legend can do, but still just 3 seconds off. Also, McRider, good races. Mustang maybe not the best strategy. Obviously, this is what killed him today. Yeah, but it's good that he finishes a race once in a while. I'm kidding. Of course. I like to see as much people as I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Oh well. I guess what I want to say is I like to see a lot of people finishing the race. We'll have one lap with Dallas, which is going to end soon. We're going to have one lap with McRider. And then I guess I'll jump in with Robin. Robin has been doing great lately. I think he deserves some live stream, you know? Even though we don't have a lot of people watching, still enjoy to see yourself on stream sometimes. Now let's go with Robin. He's kind of far. Mike Ryder's closer to the finish. Ooh, we have people tuning in for that last bit. Appreciate it a lot. Might have a battle going on here. Mustang has been really fast since his second pit stop. Now he's just gaining the lost positions, but since he started on pole, finishing P5 is well, not the best result. Better than DNF, but oh well. Ow. Another 3-second time penalty for Welper. Holy moly. That's a lot of penalties. I just want to see how many penalties there actually are in the last couple of drivers. Up there, low Mustang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Robin is still in front. Scene is probably still in front. He doesn't have that many penalties. Welper, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. I think that means he's gonna finish in front. Maybe no, never mind. Kangaroo's gonna finish 10th. Alright. That was a nice first couple of laps. It was a bit more calm by the end of the race. It's usually how it goes. I don't like that track. That track especially in dry conditions. I think it's a bit better when it's wet. But anyway, our winner for today is Legend, followed closely by Dallas. Really good race from Legend. I think he started in P2 or P3. Dallas didn't start on the pole today, which was quite interesting to me. He seemed to be really fast in qualifying. Nadir is going to finish fifth for some. I think he didn't have enough fuel. That means Robin is in P4, Mike Weeks P5, and Mustang is all the way down into P8. I think he pushed it a little bit too much today and tried to gain time everywhere, which made him lose time by the end with all those penalties. Quite unfortunate. Kangaroo is going to be the last one to cross the line. He's currently in sector 3. Not a good weekend for Haas. Not a good weekend for Toro Rosso. But a good weekend for Legend and Dallas. Really well done for these two. Really good scrap at the beginning between Legend, Dallas, and Mustang, which Legend came out on top by the end. Thank you for joining us. We will see each other next week. Somewhere, I don't remember where. Kind of have a blank right now. But anyway, there's a race next week as well. As always, please drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and a dislike if you didn't like it. Well, that's what they are here for. I mean, that's what it means. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Well, us, me, and the drivers. Well done to everyone who showed up. To the others who didn't or couldn't, I hope I can see you next week. And to you watching as well. Have a good week, everyone.